everyone, Caffeine Man here. Today we're going to be going over the C4 Cosmic Rainbow. Yes, I got my hands on the Cosmic Rainbow. If you want to find out where you can get it, it is coming right up. Hello again, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And in today's video, we're going over the C4 Energy Cosmic Rainbow. Where did I find this? Well, unfortunately, once again, this is not a US product. It is not in the United States. It is in the UK. So a huge shout out and thank you to Eric Sips on Instagram for sending me this drink and a bunch of other ones. He collaborated with Energy Drink Josh to get me these drinks. I've put the picture up several times. I'll put it up there again. The Rise drinks were from Energy Drink Josh. All the rest of those drinks were from Eric in the UK, and because releases have been slow at the end of the year, I am able to catch up on my videos and start reviewing some more of these for you guys. Hopefully we'll have some new energy drinks soon, but in the meantime, we'll work our way through these UK drinks as well as some other videos. You can check out Eric and Energy Drink Josh on Instagram. They post pictures of energy drinks all the time. You can also check me out on Instagram. I am trying to catch up to Energy Drink Josh. The Guinness World Record helped a little bit, but he's still a couple hundred ahead of me, so be sure to follow all of us on Instagram. Well, actually, if you follow all of us, then I don't catch up to him. But it's not about catching up. So once again, let's get started. First up, let's take a look at this can. And very typical of the design on their can, they got a little bit of a rainbow on top here for the Cosmic Rainbow. I did show you the price on there. Not many companies actually print the price on there unless it's a UK thing. But it's only $1.59, which is actually a pretty good price. But they can probably afford to go down on the price from what they usually are in the US. They're usually like $2 or higher when you buy them individually at retail. But it's probably because they don't have the beta-alanine in here. In the US, they have beta-alanine. Other countries are strict on the supplements they can put in there. And this drink does not have 200 milligrams of caffeine. It has 160 milligrams of caffeine, also due to restrictions in other countries. I will put a picture of the nutrition facts and ingredients while I am doing the taste test, or even write it now. Hey, there you go. There it is right now. You can pause it and look at it, or look at it later. Unfortunately, these drinks do have stevia in them. The reason I say unfortunately is because my taste buds react negatively to stevia. Some drinks have just a little bit of stevia. You can't really taste it, but if it's any more than a little bit, it makes me think I'm tasting chemicals. In general, whenever someone asks to send me drinks, I will always DM them back and say, well, what are you thinking of sending before I give you my PO box number? Because one, I want to make sure that it's not a drink that I don't want to review. If it's just some independent company, I like to get you the brand names. And two, I need to know if it has stevia because I don't review drinks that have stevia. But since Eric did send these to me, I said, well, you know what? I'm still going to review them. I already reviewed one, the Pineapple Head, which is a really good pineapple. The negative aftertaste was from the stevia. It was just a little bit on the back end. I am hoping that this is sweet enough with sucralose, because they got sucralose in here too, to cover up that stevia taste. And I'm going to try not to subtract any points for the back end taste. So I'm going to try and get that front end flavor for you and try and negate the stevia. He did also send me the C4 Millions. I'm hoping to be able to review those too, but if these drinks keep having stevia in them and they keep having a negative aftertaste, it's really hard to give them an accurate score and you guys an accurate taste test. But we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead, let's taste it out. Clear color. Taste it out. Killing me, Eric. Just kidding. I do appreciate you sending me all those drinks. It's actually pretty good if you get that. We'll get to it. Okay. Carbonation, you got a medium to high carbonation for your sweetness. You got a high amount of sweetness in this drink. And for your flavor profile, it is also a high flavor profile. And I think it's a really good drink. And I am trying to forget that stevia is in there. If you are someone like me who is sensitive to stevia, you are going to get that stevia vibe from here. You are going to have that negative effect on your taste buds. You are going to get this bit of a diet flavor, similar to what you would get from aspartame, but just that reaction. It doesn't taste exactly like aspartame. Just, you can tell that it has that diet flavor to it. And I have no idea why they did that. I am fairly annoyed by it because, listen, in here they have, besides the arginine and betaine, they do have other pre-workout ingredients in here. They just took out the beta-alanine, so it's still a pre-workout energy drink. But for the sweeteners, it says sucralose and stevia. So the only thing I can think of is that maybe there are regulations on how much sucralose you can have in there too, but I doubt it. But why use sucralose and stevia? It doesn't really work. And let's try and continue. It reminds me a little bit of I would have to say, from the can, let's try it out. It reminds me of kind of like a candy. Let's go with a cotton candy, bubblegum cotton candy, Blue Raz, because I am getting some Blue Raz vibes out of it. And we're actually gonna try and hone in, try and give you a better idea from a C4 perspective. We're gonna go cotton candy bombsicle. It reminds me similar of the bombsicle. They do have the purple to blue gradient on here for like a Blue Raz, but their bombsicle is a little bit different than Blue Raz. It has the Blue Raz, the cherry, and the Arctic in there, and I think they probably pulled away from some cherry on here to put cotton candy in there. Touch of the citrus vibe, but very, very minimal, and then the Blue Raz. So I'm going with kind of like a cotton candy bombsicle, but then on the aftertaste, it is just about as strong, if not stronger, than the aftertaste from the pineapple head that I had. And it tastes bad to me, but like I said, I gotta try not to subtract points for it having stevia in it, which is really hard because that just gives it a bad taste. So why do I keep drinking it? I keep drinking it because I'm still trying to hone in on that front flavor. The back end flavor is horrible, so the only way you can get the front end flavor is to keep drinking it. So let's go ahead. Let's put this on the Caffeine Man rating chart and forget that it has that negative aftertaste. And I'm curious. Let me know in the comments down below. If you're from the UK, what do you think of these C4 energy drinks? And do they put stevia in other products in the UK? I haven't noticed in the other drinks that I've reviewed so far, besides the C4, that they do have stevia in there. But I really don't understand why they put it in there. C4 knows that stevia has that effect on people. I know I've told them, but for whatever reason they have it. So trying to get that negative aftertaste out of my mouth, I would have to say this is definitely in the 9 category for the front end flavor. I think that a cotton candy bombsicle flavor could be really, really great. And I'd love to see them have this in the US without the stevia in it. And I am gonna give it a 9.1. I think that it could be that 9.1 category if they took out that stevia, maybe put a little more sucralose in there or something, maybe even subtract the stevia and go with erythritol. I don't know anyone who has a negative adverse reaction to erythritol. It's usually aspartame and stevia. Those are the 2 big ones. But my best judgment is that it's a really good flavor. If you've tried this flavor, leave me a comment down below to let me know what you thought of it, minus the negative aftertaste. Thank you again to Eric and Energy Drink Josh. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see my top 10, top 20 energy drinks, I got a whole playlist right there for you. And if you're curious about all the US versions of C4, I've reviewed every C4 there is in that playlist right there. 2 great playlists for you guys to check out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.